I'd like to welcome you all to the 2015-16 Middle School UIL Competition Award Ceremony. My name is Larry Carpenter, and I'm the Director of Fine Arts for the district. And we worked in conjunction with the Department of Advanced Academics this year to put on the program for you. I have to say, I've been involved a number of years with UIL, and this year, the numbers, you guys really brought it. There were approximately 620 middle school students who were involved in this competition, whether it was today or the other day with some of the other events, and that is about 170 more kids than we had last year. So give yourselves a round of applause. I would like to thank Principal Lisa Hall here at Tennyson Middle School for hosting us. And I could not have done this without their UIL coordinator, Kelly McDaniels, who did a lot of legwork when I couldn't get physically over here. So thank you, Kelly. On top of increased numbers and participation this year, this event would not be possible if it were not for the generous grant given to us from the Education Foundation. This year, we had written a grant and got about $5,600 to help support this program. And in the meantime, the Board of Directors for the Education Foundation have found that UIL academic competition from elementary through high school is a valued activity for you kiddos. And from this day forward, the Education Foundation has pledged, without having to write a grant, $10,000 per year to help support UIL academics. That is going to go a long way if we keep getting numbers like we had this year with you guys, and elementary keeps getting larger, and that just translates into high school. And when you guys get to high school and you participate in academics, if you have opportunity to win scholarship money, and that's money. It's money. So it's opportunities there. So beyond the love of doing the academics, you might could get some scholarships out of it as well. So keep active with it. All right, with that being said, on to our awards. First up, 6th grade calculator. In 6th place, from Indian Spring Middle School, Emily Villa. In 5th place, from Indian Spring Middle School, Trayshawn Wilson. In 4th place, from Indian Spring Middle School, Serena Perez. In 3rd place, from Carver Middle School, Patrick Lucas. In 2nd place, from Carver Middle School, Romeo Diaz. And in 1st place for 6th grade calculator, from Tennyson Middle School, Fernando Viejo. That was Fernando Viejo. All right, moving on to 7th grade calculator. In 6th place, from Tennyson Middle School, Muñeca Araujo. In 5th place, from Carver Middle School, David Romero. In 4th place, from Carver Middle School, Sandy Ramirez. In 3rd place, from Tennyson Middle School, Nariana Porter. Sorry if I mispronounced that. In second place, from Carver Middle School, Brianna Valdez. And in first place, 7th grade calculator from Tennyson Middle School, Ishmael Romero. All right now. Remember, everybody likes to hear their name. In 8th grade calculator, in 6th place, from Indian Spring Middle School, Teresa Rodriguez. In 5th place, from Tennyson, Aaliyah Dilworth. In 4th place, from Tennyson Middle School, Quincy White. In 3rd place, from Carver Middle School, Ranisha Carpenter. And we had a two-way tie for first place. First of the two first place, from Tennyson Middle School, Rebecca Heldenbrand. And your other first place winner in 8th grade calculator from Carver, Destiny Bouye. Alrighty then, moving on to 6th grade chess puzzle. We had a two-way tie for 6th place. The first part of our two-way tie from Lake Air, Montessori, Lane Arterburn. And our other 6th place tie from Carver Middle School, Taekwon Wagner. In 5th place, from Indian Spring Middle School, Joel Picasso. In 4th place, from Lake Air Montessori, Michael Cameron. In 3rd place, from Lake Air Montessori, William Hyde. In 2nd place, from Indian Spring, Tracy Evans. And your first place, 6th grade chess puzzle winner from Tennyson Middle School, Daniel Swinky. Moving on to 7th grade chess puzzle. In 6th place, from Lake Air Montessori, Colby Wilkinson. In 5th place, from Lake Air Montessori, Hunter Torres. In 4th place, from Tennyson, Muñeca Arrojo. In third place, from Indian Spring, Jordan Seifert. In second place, from Tennyson Middle School, Jairo Romero. And in first place, from Cesar Chavez Middle School, Chance Cruz. All right, moving into 8th grade chess puzzle. 8th grade chess puzzle. 8th grade chess puzzle. In 6th place, from Indian Spring, Jesus Perez. In 5th place, from Lake Air, Jacob Casiano. We had a two-way tie for 3rd place. The first of our two-way tie from Indian Spring, John Aldridge. Our other part of the two-way tie for 3rd place, also from Indian Spring, Miguel Perez. In 2nd place, from Lake Air Montessori, Jacob Erworley. Sorry. And your first place in 8th grade chess puzzle, from Cesar Chavez, Juan Sotelo. This next contest, we had hello, I hit something. This next contest, we actually had 2 ties for 2 different places, so pay attention. All right, we had a two-way tie for 5th place. The first of those from Indian Spring, Jemiah Willis. And the other 5th place winner from Carver, Yoreli Mata. We had a two-way tie for 3rd place from Lake Air Montessori, Katie Robinson. And the other 3rd place winner from Indian Spring, Catalina Loredo Torres. Oh, I didn't tell you the category. This is 6th grade dictionary skills. I'm so sorry. My ear finally clicked in. Thank you. Sorry, 6th grade dictionary skills. In 2nd place, from Carver Middle School, Zoe Mack. And your first place, 6th grade dictionary skills, from Tennyson Middle School, Abigail Zimmerman. Moving on to 7th grade dictionary skills. In 6th place, from Cesar Chavez, Teresa Reyes. In 5th place, from Indian Spring, Annalie Charez. In 4th place, from Lake Air Montessori, Michaela Salazar. I want to make a correction back on 6th grade dictionary. Zoe Mack is actually from Cesar Chavez Middle School. Sorry about that. Third place, seventh grade dictionary skills from Tennyson Middle School, Deshaun Fisher. In second place from Indian Spring, Mayeli Martinez. In seventh grade, first place, dictionary skills from Indian Spring Middle School, Jesus Barcenas.
Is he eighth grade or seventh grade?
That was eighth grade dictionary. They got put on the wrong sheet. Eighth grade dictionary, eighth grade dictionary. Now we'll do seventh grade dictionary. Things, they do happen. All right, that was eighth grade dictionary. So now on to seventh grade dictionary skills. We had a two-way tie for fifth place and a two-way tie for second place. Our first two-way, part of the two-way tie for fifth place from Tennyson Middle School, Nariana Porter. And the other fifth place winner from Indian Spring, Carolina Daniel. In fourth place from Cesar Chavez Middle School, Austin Marshall. Or should that be Carver? Is that Cesar Chavez? Yes? Are you excellent. Great. All right, in second place, tied for second place, from Tennyson Middle School, Karen Rodriguez. And from Cesar Chavez Middle School, Ray Gira.
What? Oh, Corinne.
I'm sorry. It is Corinne, not. And in first place for seventh grade dictionary skills from Indian Spring Middle School, Asalia Botello. Moving on to sixth grade impromptu speaking. People seem to like that one. Sixth grade impromptu. In sixth place from Lake Air Montessori, Ashley Dillard. In fifth place from Indian Spring, Mayuniquia Burr. In fourth place from Indian Spring, Kalia Sharp. In third place from Indian Spring, Taronica Adams. In second place from Tennyson, Gabriel Fields. And your first place impromptu speaker from Lake Air, Sarah Victoria. Moving on to seventh grade, impromptu speaking. In sixth place, from Cesar Chavez, Haley Presley. In fifth place, from Lake Air, Aubrey Garcia. In fourth place, from Indian Spring, Elijah Thomas. In third place, from Cesar Chavez, Yamali Yepes. In second place, from Tennyson, Arath Herrera. And in first place, seventh grade impromptu, from Carver Middle School, Jacqueline Garcia. Moving on to eighth grade impromptu. In sixth place, from Lake Air Montessori, Charlie Henry. In fifth place, from Lake Air, Michaela Salazar. In fourth place, from Indian Spring, Jordan Love. In third place, from Cesar Chavez, Felicia Marquez. In second place, from Lake Air, Aaron Castillo. And your eighth grade impromptu speaking winner this year, from Tennyson, Morgan Ray. All right, moving on to sixth grade listening skills. You guys are doing a great job. Stay with me. Stay with me. Sixth grade listening skills. Sixth place, from Indian Spring, Sierra Walker. In fifth place, from Indian Spring, Astrid Lopez. In fourth place, from Lake Air, Dominique Rodriguez. In third place, from Tennyson, Viviana Ramirez. In second place, from Tennyson, Joel Garcia. And in first place, from Tennyson, Abigail Zimmerman.
Careful. Congratulations.
Moving on to seventh grade listening skills. Seventh grade listening skills. In sixth place, from Cesar Chavez, Genesis Santos. In fifth place, from Indian Spring, Jackson Wells. In fourth place, from Tennyson, John Martinez. In third place, from Indian Spring, Lily Escobedo. In second place, from Tennyson, Angela Gonzalez. And in first place for seventh grade listening skills, from Cesar Chavez, Jessica Adame. Moving on to eighth grade listening skills. In sixth place from Tennyson, Grant Hicks. In fifth place from Cesar Chavez, Nancy Marr. We had a two-way tie for third place. First up from Tennyson, Aaliyah Dilworth. Also receiving third place from Indian Spring, Teresa Rodriguez. In second place from Tennyson, Hope Aguilar. And your first place for 8th grade listening skills from Cesar Chavez, Leslie Vivianco. Ooh, we're about halfway there. All right. In 6th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts. 6th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts. 6th place from Lake Air, Derek Grant. In 5th place, also from Lake Air, Jonathan Campos. In 4th place from Indian Spring, Tyrell Davis. In 3rd place from Cesar Chavez, Denise Ortiz. In 2nd place from Cesar Chavez, Anamari Ocampo. And in 1st place for 6th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts from Indian Spring, Mary Green.
Congratulations.
In 7th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts. 7th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts. In 6th place from Carver, Kiadra Dunner. In 5th place from Cesar Chavez, Carla Castro. In 4th place from Lake Air, Colby Wilkinson. In 3rd place from Tennyson, Leslie Wheatron. In 2nd place from Lake Air, Zane Arterburn. And your first place winner for 7th grade Maps, Graphs, and Charts from Carver Middle School, Cortarian Gray. Moving on to 8th grade, Maps, Graphs, and Charts. In 6th place from Cesar Chavez, Eric Pimienta. In 5th place from Indian Spring, Cassandre Wahimbe. In 4th place from Lake Air, Jacob Erle. In third place, from Tennyson Middle School, Rebecca Hildenbrand. In second place, from Tennyson, Bridget Eichenberg. And in first place, for 8th grade math, graphs, and charts, from Lake Air, Hunter Torres. Moving on to 6th grade mathematics. 6th grade mathematics. In 6th place, from Cesar Chavez, Stephanie Andrade. In 5th place, from Tennyson Middle School, Jose Bertado. In 4th place, from Carver, Romeo Diaz. In 3rd place, from Indian Spring, Emily Villa. In 2nd place, from Cesar Chavez, Yoko Sariacolea. And your 6th grade mathematics winner from Tennyson Middle School, Elisha Shriram. Moving on to 7th grade mathematics. 7th grade mathematics. In 6th place, from Lake Air, Adam Tamimi. In 5th place, from Carver, Orlando Gomez. In 4th place, from Carver, David Romero. In 3rd place, from Carver, Corlerion Gray. In 2nd place, from Lake Air, Melanie Guerrero. And in 1st place for 7th grade mathematics, from Indian Spring, Hannah Chu. Moving on to 8th grade mathematics. In 6th place, from Lake Air, Yareth Varela. In 5th place, from Indian Spring, Angela Ibarra. In 4th place, from Tennyson, Veronica de los Rios. In 3rd place, from Indian Spring, Kasande Chimbe. In 2nd place, from Lake Air, Jalisa Gerald.
Congratulations.
And your 1st place in 8th grade mathematics, from Tennyson, Rebecca Heldenbrand. Moving on to 6th grade number sense. I know it's getting hot out there. Everybody focus a little bit. Everybody focus a little bit. Remember, everybody likes to hear their name called. sixth grade number sense. This is a test done completely in the mind, no pencil and paper. In sixth place, from Lake Air, Alyssa Tinney. From Carver, Ricky Carvajal. From Cesar Chavez, Isao Perez. From Tennyson, Elisha Shriram, third place. In second place from Tennyson, Vivian Ramirez. And in first place for sixth grade number sense from Tennyson, Joel Garcia. Moving on to seventh grade, number sense. In sixth place from Tennyson, Corin Rodriguez. In fifth place from Lake Air, Hunter Torres. In fourth place from Tennyson, Ibencio Olguin. In third place from Lake Air, Melanie Guerrero. In second place from Carver, Coterion Gray. And your first place, seventh grade number sense winner from Tennyson, Gabriela Guajardo. Moving on to eighth grade number sense. In sixth place from Carver, Michael Randolph. In fifth place from Tennyson, Hannah Ruby. In fourth place from Indian Spring, John Aldridge. In third place from Indian Spring, Jesus Perez. In second place from Lake Air, Yareth Varela. And in first place for eighth grade number sense from Lake Air, Dylan Whitworth. Moving on to sixth grade, oral reading. In sixth place from Indian Springs, Sierra Walker. In fifth place from Tennyson, Jasbeth Trevino. In fourth place from Tennyson, Faith Alberti. In third place from Indian Spring, Kalia Sharp. In second place from Indian Spring, Jemiah Willis. And in first place from Tennyson Middle School, Claire Smith. Moving on to 7th grade, oral reading. In 6th place from Indian Spring, Jaquise Wells. In 5th place from Tennyson, Angela Gonzalez. In 4th place from Cesar Chavez, Brandon Young. In 3rd place from Indian Spring, Lily Escobedo. In 2nd place from Indian Spring, Elijah Thomas. And in 1st grade, for 7th grade oral reading from Carver, Stephen Johnson. On to 8th grade oral reading in 6th place from Lake Air, Ashley Arrocha. In 5th place from Carver, Aaliyah Driver. In 4th place from Indian Spring, Jalico Green. In 3rd place from Indian Spring, Angela Ibarra. In 2nd place from Indian Spring, Jordan Love. And in 1st place for 8th grade oral reading from Tennyson, Bridget Eichenberg. Moving on to 6th grade Ready Writing. This event took place on Thursday. 6th place Ready Writing. In 6th place, Cesar Chavez, Kimberly Flores. In 5th place from Carver, Aaliyah Chavez. In 4th place from Indian Spring, LaFeria Taylor. In 3rd place from Tennyson, Cheryl Fast. In 2nd place from Indian Spring, Catalina Loredo Torres. And 1st place, 6th grade Ready Writing from Tennyson, Vanessa Garcia. Coaches, if you will check in with one of us before you leave and get any awards that were not picked up from students who were not able to be here today, please check with us at the end of the awards. Moving on to 7th grade Ready Writing. Seventh grade Ready Writing in 6th place from Carver, Maria Contreras. In 5th place from Indian Spring, Hannah Chu. In 4th place from Tennyson, Diego Lerma. In 3rd place from Cesar Chavez, Sublimity Gaither. Sorry about that. In 2nd place from Tennyson, Bonnie Gibson. And in first place for 7th grade ready writing from Cesar Chavez, Haley Presley. Moving on to 8th grade ready writing. 8th grade ready writing in 6th place from Tennyson, Bridget Eichenberg. In 5th place from Lake Air, Andy Arterburn. In 4th place from Cesar Chavez, Celeste Zuniga. In 3rd place from Cesar Chavez, Gabriel Arriaga. In 2nd place from Tennyson, Harper Hoover. And in 1st place from 8th grade ready writing from Cesar Chavez, Felicia Marquez. Moving on to 7th grade science. 7th grade science. In 6th place from Indian Spring, Hannah Chu. In 5th place from Cesar Chavez, Jessica Adame. We had a two-way tie for 3rd place. First of those winners from Lake Air, Chloe Parker. The other 3rd place winner from Cesar Chavez, Genesis Santos. In 2nd place from Carver, Corterion Gray. And 1st place for 7th grade science from Tennyson, Ishmael Romero. Moving on to 8th grade science. In 6th place from Tennyson, Haley Naif. We had a tie for 4th place. First of the 4th place winners from Carver, Alan De La Rosa. The other 4th place winner from Indian Spring, John Aldridge. Third place from Lake Air, Dylan Whitworth. In 2nd place from Indian Spring, Jonathan Tipo. And in 1st place for 8th grade science from Tennyson, Jose Vega. We are down to the last 2 events. 6th grade social studies. In 6th place from Indian Spring, Marvin Hewitt. In 5th place from Lake Air, Max Austin. In 4th place from Lake Air, Brianna Dillard. From Indian Spring, in 3rd place, Renijan Thornton. In 2nd place from Indian Spring, Catalina Loredo Torres. And in first place for sixth grade social studies from Lake Air Montessori, Zane Arterburn. Seventh grade social studies in sixth place from Cesar Chavez, Jessica Adame. In fifth place from Tennyson Middle School, John Martinez. In fourth place from Tennyson, Diego Lerma. In third place from Tennyson, Compton Grigsby. In second place from Indian Spring, Jamarian Smith. And in first place for seventh grade social studies, Genesis Santos from Cesar Chavez. All right, moving on to eighth grade social studies. In sixth place from Lake Air Montessori, Evelyn Alaron? I can't read the writing. Evelyn from Lake Air? Alaron? Thank you. Alarcon, that's a C. Okay, there you go. In fifth place from Indian Spring, Jonathan Tipo. In fourth place from Indian Spring, Leticia Almanza. In third place from Tennyson, Aaliyah Dilworth. In second place from Cesar Chavez, Leslie Vivianco. And in first place for eighth grade social studies from Tennyson, Deshaun Fisher. And the last event in sixth grade spelling. This also took place on Thursday. In sixth place from Indian Spring, Mary Green. In fifth place from Cesar Chavez, Marshall Zuniga. In fourth place from Tennyson, Mark Tikarat. In third place from Cesar Chavez, Aiden Acevedo. In second place from Tennyson, Mahalia Hobbs. And in first place from Lake Air Montessori, Katie Robinson. In seventh grade spelling, Seventh grade spelling, sixth place from Lake Air, Monica Greathouse. In fifth place from Cesar Chavez, Sublimity Gaither. In fourth place from Cesar Chavez, Haley Presley. In third place from Cesar Chavez, Abraham Ramirez. In second place from Indian Spring, Ariana Jaimes. And in first place, seventh grade spelling, Corinne Rodriguez, Tennyson. Last individual medals. Eighth grade spelling, sixth place from Cesar Chavez, Aiden Cox. In fifth place from Lake Air, Jacob Orle. In fourth place from Tennyson, Brianna Tekarat. In third place from Tennyson, Penelope Mares. In second place from Tennyson, Ariel Alonso. And your first place, eighth grade spelling champion from Lake Air, Yareth Varela. As we get ready to wrap things up with the first place and first runner-up, I'd like to invite you all out to come see Cinderella at University High School this next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. It's going to be a great show. Tickets are online, wacoisd.org/Cinderella, or you can buy at the door. And Saturday is Prince's and Prince Night. If you dress up for the part, then you get in half price. Just a little plug for my department and our team over there at University. Also, big congratulations to every single one of you who competed, because if you don't take a chance to compete, then you can't take a chance to advance yourself. So congratulations to you all. We will announce first runner-up. And this is, in the years that I've been working with UIL, this is the slimmest margin of a win amongst the 5 schools. It was very, very tough competition this year. But your first runner-up and the recipient of a second place trophy is Indian Spring Middle School. Could a coordinator or a principal come forward to get the award? As they come forward, a little housekeeping. If you'll help us when we get ready to leave, make sure things get thrown away, chairs get pushed in. And then coordinators, if you had someone's name called from your school and they weren't here to pick up, come check in with me before you leave so we can give you your medals and ribbons to take home. Again, your first runner-up and recipient of the second place trophy, Indian Spring Middle School.
All right, thanks, man.
Congratulations. Good deal. And today's, if I can have the coordinator and the principal come forward, today's grand champion and recipient of the first place trophy with 664 total points from the group from Tennyson. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again on behalf of Fine Arts Department and Advanced Academics for a wonderful middle school meet. We'll see you again next year.